For over 100 years, Fifer's has been providing Delmarva with fresh produce that you love to serve your family at dinner time. But as you know, with fall comes tons of fun. That's what we're here to explore at Fifer's today. Fall is here, Delmarva, which means it's a great time to get outside, bring the kids, get that energy out, and there's no better place to do all that, plus get some delicious treats than Fifer's in Camden, Wyoming, which is where I'm at today. I'm hanging out with Jessica Doran with Fifer's, and as the one responsible for marketing and events coordinating, you are a pretty big hand in putting all this together.
It is a lot, yes. We are officially in our fall season, so Fall Fest has begun.
Yay!
It's until November 9th. And you can save right online by going fifers.com to buy your tickets. And there is so much included in our Fall Fest this year. So this year you have access to, of course, our corn maze, which I'm sure we'll be touching base on. We have our upgraded U-Play area that's included. We also have our pumpkin palooza that we'll have to check out. Access to our U-Pick pumpkin patch, access to our U-Pick orchard for our apples as well. Our apples are on Fridays and Saturdays, and our pumpkins are all week long as well as Saturdays. If you'd like to pick a pumpkin or pick an apple, that is an additional fee.
Okay.
But you have access to all of that, and on Saturdays, unlimited tractor train rides as well. So there is so much included in this year's tickets.
Clearly, yes, and I know that weekdays are a good time to. Obviously, the weekends are popular, but weekdays, especially if we've got really little guys who aren't in school yet, or maybe even some of our senior citizens.
Oh yeah. Weekdays, we recommend coming out on weekdays. Less crowds, discounted tickets, and on Wednesdays, if you're 55 or over, you get into here for free.
Fun! And I know that there is fun for all ages. I think everybody kind of becomes a kid again as soon as you enter that U-Play area.
Oh yeah, everything in here we've made for all ages. I mean, you can see now adults, kids, so many in the background. It's great to see the kids, the parents, the grandparents all playing together.
Yes, all those generations making memories that'll last a lifetime together is, I think, what Fifer's is really all about.
It is, yes, it is.
Yes, well, you mentioned that corn maze. I definitely want to see it because every year you guys come up with a new theme.
Oh, it's a good one.
So let's go check out what's happening this year.
All right.
Now, like we mentioned, every year Fifer's has this big corn maze, and they change the theme of it every year, which keeps it fun, keeps it fresh. So, Jessica, what is the theme this year? It's pretty cool.
Yes, this is a good one. Our 2024 theme is May the Farm Be With You.
Cute.
And you use the Force to navigate through the 6-acre corn maze to become a Jedi. So when you're in there, there's 8 stations that you can find, and at each station there's some familiar characters such as Mubaka, Duck Vader, Ham Solo. So those are some of my favorites. But there's 2 ways that you can navigate it through this year. You have the old school way, which is the paper method. And then there's also the new school way where you could scan a QR code and use it right on your phone, which is great because it follows the blue dot through the navigation and you can't get lost.
I love the sound of not being able to get lost because never challenged my inability to follow directions.
You want to go in there and try it out?
I say let's give it a try. Well, of course, you're going to be making memories in the U-Play area. Maybe you want more of those perfect photo ops for social media. That's why you guys have a whole area dedicated for that here at Fifer's as well. So where are we now?
We are in the Pumpkin Palooza area that is included with your Fall Fest admission. And there's so much here. You could put your heads and let the gourd times roll.
Cute.
And there's lots of big Fifer things down there as well. We have a huge pumpkin thing that says Fifer's down there. We have our tractor you can get on. We have our May the Farm Be With You theme, straw bales down there. So there's a lot. Lots of things for photos.
Yes, and I know there are plenty of people with that perfectly curated aesthetic for social media.
Of course.
Maybe you don't want to drag the pumpkins all the way home, but you still want the photos. This is going to be the perfect spot to do all that. But we're not done because there's still even more at Fifer's to talk about. Of course, there is so much fun to do with all the activities at Fifer's. No trip is complete without something to eat, something to buy, something to come back with. I know for me, Fifer's and apple cider donuts and apple cider are all synonymous. But Jessica, there's so much here, whether you're doing a little shopping to bring home with you or you're grabbing a snack while you're here, grab a little lunch because you got it all.
Yes, we do. We want you to come and spend all day here.
As I will, yes, thank you.
You can come out into our retail store here, and our farm store has local food shopping. Of course, we have mums. You can grab the pumpkins, gourds, straw bales. We have our fresh apple cider in there, apples, our tomatoes. There's so much in that store and local food products, as well as our kitchen that you mentioned with our fresh eats and sweet treats.
Yum.
And with our fresh eats, we have burgers that have our Fifer tomatoes and local lettuce on it, BLTs, homemade chicken salad sandwiches, flatbread pizzas, pulled pork. There is so much in there. We have weekly soup specials. We even do monthly specials to elevate it and make it even more of a hard decision to pick.
I know.
So there's so much with that. And then there's the sweet treats, which of course is the most important. That is with the hand dip, the soft serve, the milkshakes, cider slushies, cider shake-ups, all sorts of things. And then our seasonal pumpkin.
Yes.
So that is our pumpkin soft serve, pumpkin pecan pie hand dipped, and pumpkin milkshake. So 'tis the season for everything pumpkin.
Yes, and just because fall is here doesn't mean ice cream is done. Clearly, there's so much to have.
Never.
And I mean, everything sounds so good. So when you're done making memories, again, make sure you grab some lunch and maybe some snacks to bring home with you for the rest of your grocery shopping that week. And just make some memories of Fifers because it's so easy to do.
Yeah, we want you to eat, shop, pick, and play here. We want you to do it all. As always, we want you to check out our social media before heading out to the farm because everything here is weather permitting. So we just ask that you check it out before you head out. Sign up for our e-newsletter. That is so you can stay in the loop and see everything that's going on at the farm here. We're going to have some fun stuff after Fall Fest into Christmas and Thanksgiving, so stay in tune for that signing up via our e-newsletter. And again, just head to fifers.com and check out all the details and everything we got going on.
Very much so. Well, Jessica, thank you so much for having us today and letting us explore Fifers because there's so much to it. You tempted me with what's at the kitchen, so I'm going to grab a little snack.